judge us so hard?
They're so critical.
Just gonna like watch and pick everything about it.
There we go. Thank you, he told his parents. I appreciate that you tried, but I'm looking for something special and a partner by my side.
None of them are right for him.
Nope. Can't run this makeup, I'm not gonna cry. I'm an artist, do a lot of work about gender and identity. I'm originally from West Virginia. I moved to the Midwest 4 years ago for graduate school, and now I live here in Peoria, Illinois, where I maintain a studio practice and I adjunct at a local university, and I barista sometimes. Peoria is weird. Well, the Midwest to me is weird. Like, it's, depending where you are in Peoria, you can see like miles of sky and cornfield, but then there's like kind of tall buildings and they're all like tan brick, so it kind of has like a rusty vibe to it. It's like rusty but charming. There's a lot of good energy here. It's a great space to just be and make and think. I was thinking a little bit about race with the fencing. Those black iron fences, like those here, they've been used like systematically forever for like poorer neighborhoods. I like these parallels of like hard and soft, like this is feminine, this is masc, but like a mix of both. So you go to the farmer's market and you have peppers. There's red peppers and yellow peppers, and they're priced differently. Some of those peppers, like if you've ever grown a vegetable, it's not going to be 100% that color. You have orange ones, some that are more yellow, some that are more red, but you force them into those categories so you can classify them. And that's the parallel to like how we force people into a gender binary, when in reality it's like ridiculous. And because we have to communicate, like we come up with terminology that helps us meet on a common ground, but really each person's like gender and sexuality is like uniquely their own. The daily aesthetics, I was documenting my clothing for 100 days, but I was just really interested in like how there's certain things people will wear or won't wear. Like I have friends who are like cisgendered women and they will never wear a skirt. It's like they doesn't feel right for them. I was really drawn to that, like why do we dress a certain way and like how does that reflect like our gender? And it's not like I wake up being like, I feel boyish, I feel girlish, but it's like when I put on certain clothes, they won't feel right that day. And so I sort of curate my outfit to go with how I'm feeling. I used to do a lot of work with like I'm obsessed with language. I studied Japanese in undergrad. It dealt with a lot of miscommunication and misinterpreting what information that you're given. I like seeing the conclusion, like when I force text with like object together and like the forced connections people would make. But I was always afraid of being like honest with my work. I became less afraid of incorporating myself, and then it really made me sort of analyze queerness and like my gender. I use he, him pronouns, but because of the way I dress, the way I express myself, my body shape, like I'm very curvy, I come from a line of curvy folk. I get mistaken for a woman all the time. In drag, I don't. Like they know I'm a man. That's the kicker. Is like they know I'm a man when I'm in drag. But in drag, I use she, her pronouns. So I am a representation of femininity, but I'm not a woman. I'm something else. Drag is something other. But I would say I'm like aggressively femme. I think would be how to describe my gender in drag. It's like an aggressive form, a sharp form of femininity, and like a caricature of femininity. Has nothing to do with womanhood. For me though, It's letting me explore facets of my gender identity and like my gender expression, but it's not trying to be a woman because I don't feel like a woman. Artemisia Van Ho is my drag name. I came to that name after doing a little bit of art history research. So Artemisia Gentileschi was a painter in the 1600s. She studied under one of her dad's mentors, and during her tutelage with him, he sexually assaulted her. Afterwards, she kept painting and making work, but she became pretty well known for a picture of Judith beheading Holofernes. But Holofernes in the painting looks suspiciously like her instructor that assaulted her. So she's become a pretty big feminist icon. And I feel like with drag, it's using something that I was ridiculed for as like a weapon, but I'm not gonna decapitate anybody.
Do you have family in Peoria?
Yes and no. As a queen, I have my drag family here. We are friends in our real life, but then when we put on the get up, we go out and we have girls' nights out where we go out and drag and either have a drink or like have food, something fun. It's almost like having a bunch of wild and crazy aunts.
Everyone back here's a drag queen right now.
Is there anything else you want to share?
There's some people who don't exist in that binary. It's expression and like freedom. The thoughts and things you push to the side that feel uncomfortable, sometimes you have to think about them. And if you can confront those things, then you can confront all kinds of other things. Gender is like an experience and not a thing. So that's why it's hard to pinpoint, because it's your perpetual experience as you blast your way through the universe.